binoculars and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We are going to begin with Sergio Busquets, who of course have announced he will be retiring from FC Barcelona. And of course, he have received a lot of messages, farewell messages from players, of course, from fans and so on and so forth from the club. And one notable person that sent him a message was Lionel Messi, who have sent farewell message to Busquets. We are going to be discussing on what Messi had to say in his farewell message. Then, secondly, talking on this transfer report claiming that Barca, Liverpool, PSG are all interested in this Newcastle United midfielder by name Bruno Guimaraes. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After months of speculation, Sergio Busquets' future at Barcelona has finally been sealed. The midfielder will end his spell at the Camp Nou at the end of the season. After years of service for the Catalan club, Barcelona have confirmed Busquets will not renew his contract and will play the last few matches of his Barca career during the remainder of the campaign. Shortly after the announcement, Jordi Alba has already sent out a heartfelt message to Busquets, praising the midfielder for his role on and off the pitch. Now, even Lionel Messi has joined the trend, wishing Busquets all the best for his new adventure while thanking him for his service during their time together at Barcelona. Going by Messi's statement, he said, "On the pitch, always with the five, but in reality, as a player and a person, you are a 10. Busey, I wish you all the best in your new stage. And always, to you and your whole family, thank you for everything on and off the field. There were so many moments we spent together, many good and some complicated. They will stay forever," Messi wrote on Instagram. The Argentine's heartfelt message came against the backdrop of earlier reports that suggested Busquets could possibly remain at the Camp Nou if Messi rejoins Barcelona in the coming summer. Although Barca are still confident of luring the PSG superstar back to Catalonia, it appears Busquets has no desire to continue at the Camp Nou, keeping in mind the club's desperate need of reducing the salary mass in the squad. While Busquets' departure would not necessarily negate the arrival of Messi, it could force Barcelona to enter the market for a new midfielder this summer. Of course, Busquets have finally announced his retirement from Barca, and despite Xavi pressuring the player to extend his contract, but Busquets have assessed every possibility and decided that, look, the time here is over. I think it's time to move towards another level. And of course, I think Busquets made a very bold decision. As personally as a fan, I also like the fact that he understood the situation and know that younger players need to step up. And of course, the veterans are changing. Like there's a change of an era. Earlier this season, we saw Gerard Piqué also retiring from football as a whole, and I think that gradually the old generation is scrapping away. So it remains to be seen how Barca are going to look for a replacement to Busquets. Of course, we've been talking about players like Zubimendi of Sociedad, who is the first choice, and many other players that have been linked to be potential replacement for Busquets, and nothing have been finalized yet. So Busquets, honestly, is a legend, one of the best defensive midfielders that have ever graced the game. And thanking him for all things that he has done for this club. He has been a massive contributor to this club. There is no denying. Even though the last couple of seasons, Busquets have not been the Busquets of old, but we all know you can't cheat nature. It is nature. And Busquets has been a phenomenal DM, has been the legend of his game, and I think that he will always be remembered in the Barcelona legendary books, honestly. It was a heartfelt message from Messi, who have been close to Busquets for a very long time. Even when he is in PSG, anytime he comes to Barca, there are certain people that he always meet in the team, like Busquets, Alba, are always his friends, and so on and so forth. So it has been a great time great 15 seasons as a Barca player for Sergio Busquets. And I think that, it was a bold decision, a very brave decision, despite given the opportunity by Xavi and the Barca board to extend his contract, and which was against many many other fans. Busquets opted to leave because he know that his time here is over. And amid all this, we have been hearing links to Inter Miami and also from Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. So there's still that those two countries that have been linked in Saudi Arabia and in America. And one might thought Busquets might likely continue for 1 or 2 more seasons before hanging up his boots in football. Then on to the next story of discussion. Currently sitting in third place, Newcastle United are en route to qualify for the Champions League. For the first time in over 2 decades, led by Eddie Howe, the Magpies have exceeded expectations for the last part and have lost just 5 games in the league. As they continue to grow their team under the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund, though, their players will be on the radar of several top clubs across Europe. One of them is Bruno Guimaraes, who was also one of the earliest transfers to St. James's Park once the new ownership took over. The Brazilian had been one of the best midfielders in the Premier League this season and is already attracting a ton of suitors. According to AS, Barcelona are among the clubs interested in pursuing Guimaraes in 2024, but they will face competition from Liverpool and Paris Saint-Germain. However, all clubs pursuing of Guimaraes will be starkly different. For Liverpool, they could be going for his signature as early as this summer, hoping to throw in €100 million to sign him. With Jude Bellingham likely joining Real Madrid, Paul will look to step up the pursuit of Guimaraes immediately. PSG, meanwhile, have excellent reports of Guimaraes stretching back to his time at Olympique Lyonnais. They will be looking to sign the player to convince Kylian Mbappe about their sporting project. The French outfit are ready to offer €125 million to sign the 25-year-old, hoping it can be the missing piece of the puzzle in the pursuit of Champions League. On the other hand, Barcelona wants to wait until 2024 before they chase his signature. With Sergio Busquets leaving the club at the end of the season, the Catalans want to sign a defensive midfielder that can fill in the shoes in the long term. However, their financial situation does not allow them to make any big money signings this summer. Newcastle are aware of the shark circling their star midfielder in the summer, but are not ready to throw in the towel just yet. They know they can offer him just as much money, if not more, along with the prospect of playing in the Champions League. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.